We want full sentences because y'all are in 4th grade and that's really big for you to learn how to write a complete sentence.
Angie Sanders is very familiar with Michelle Morris's 4th grade classroom. She's been visiting it for the past 4 years. As a Moore volunteer, she arrives every week with a big bag of books. But before students can receive one, Sanders has to make sure they've actually done some reading.
I get the students' reports from this last week. They've all had a chance to read hopefully at least 2 books. And so I get those 2 reports from them that have been a completion of a page of 10 questions on a book that they've read. And then once I see that they've actually read a book, then I can reward them with a reprise book.
And students have even more incentive to complete their book reports. Besides receiving their own free books, they can also win prizes such as water bottles and t-shirts.
Okay, I have one more I think that gets a t-shirt today. Marquise, you get a t-shirt today.
The Moore program is run by Better Basics, a nonprofit children's literacy organization in Birmingham. It provides each participating classroom with a library of 55 books. Teachers allow students 30 minutes a day to read books in the Moore collection, and once a week, volunteers like Sanders visit their assigned classrooms to help motivate children to read.
Every year we're able to together, she and I will talk about students that might have needed a little encouragement at first, and suddenly you can see that they've kind of been lit by the fire, and before you know it, they can send 2 reports each week. And before you know it, I have half the class, at least half the class, doing a report each week. So I definitely see that encourages and inspires them.
I have one student, he did not like reading, but being introduced to the Moore program, he has done a tremendous job. He loves reading. He cries to read now. He literally cries to read and wants books. At his desk, he has about 10 books that he just scatters about the place.
And Morris says this enthusiasm has led to an improvement in her students' reading comprehension.
It has increased their reading scores in recreational reading as well as informational reading, and their writing. The writing has increased and they've done better in their writing.
And it's not just students at Jones Valley Elementary. Moore is in 5 different school systems in Birmingham, serving around 2,000 students every week. They give out 30,000 books each year, and Sanders says these free books can really make a difference in students' lives.
You know, in some communities it might be a given that their home is going to be filled with books, and in some communities that's not necessarily the case. It's not necessarily the case that they even have a library in their neighborhood that they could just go and check out books. So that is huge for anybody to know that they have a piece of property, a resource that is their own, that they can take home and share with other family members.
For the Southern Education Desk, I'm Erica Lembo.